And I got my own bag, so I don't take no riff rap. I cheat back and I steal shit. Tell them you invested, I'm on the lease and you pay the rent. I fuck you good and feed you grits.
Hey y'all, it's my baby's birthday, so we decided to take a last minute Disney cruise. Here we are arriving at the port, walking through. We got our little matching outfits. Getting into Port Canaveral and onto the boat was really easy, smooth, quick. If you get there at your check-in time, you don't have to wait in line or anything. You just walk straight to the front and they get you in. So first stop was the Kids Club. Absolutely gorgeous. They had open house. The Kids Club was so exciting, and it just made me so excited for the rest of the ship, and my baby loved it. Wasn't too sure how she would feel going by herself, but we immediately had to go get something to eat, y'all. We had a 6-hour drive. We were starving. We did stay in a hotel last night, but we skipped breakfast to make sure we got to the port on time. So we went to Marceline's Market, and then we explored the deck a little. It was really nice. The weather was great. And we're just excited to set sail. This is what we ended up getting from Marceline's Market. I can honestly say Marceline's Market has the best food on the entire boat. So we then went to check out our cabin. We had a veranda with a balcony. This room can do 4 to 5 people. I think our room does 4, so it has the bed, and then it has the sofa and a bunk that pulls out from the roof. There are 2 bathrooms, one with the shower and one with the toilet, which I love. That really made it more convenient for me because I have my daughter, my mom, and my sister on this trip with me. So 4 girls, 1 room, 2 bathrooms is exactly what we need. So hey y'all know me. I really came on this cruise to figure out what the Disney adults be having going on. Like, it's more adults than kids on the cruise. So we went ahead and decorated my baby door. Pixie dusting was so fun. We did not sign up for any list, but we were pixie dusted a lot, and we also just did some pixie dusting amongst our hallway, and it was amazing. We had so much fun with the pixie dusting and door decorating. So then we went to explore the ship a little. Who knows what we were doing, but a little outfit check. The baby had an outfit change. We took her to the Kids Club, and then I think me and my sister, I gotta let the video load. Here's the ship. Just enjoy the view of the ship, I guess. Yep, those elevators are packed. You're going to be taking a lot of stairs, but beautiful artwork everywhere. So taking the stairs are definitely worth it to get a full view of the ship. So then they had the sail away party, and here we are. We got the baby. Went to the sail away party. Okay, so correction. After that, the baby went to the Kids Club, and me and my sister checked out the Bayou, which is right there once you drop them off to the Kids Club, just in case she called us right back. They had a artist performing some music. She was singing a song from Hercules, so that was really enjoyable. The vibes were nice. We had us a drink. Later that night, we had dinner at Arundel's. We did skip the show for this night because it was some Christmas show with Mickey and Friends I didn't care about. But yeah, Arundel's was one of the cutest themed restaurants. I think Arundel's was a great way to get onto the ship, get my baby excited. Food was okay. Desserts are always 10 out of 10. After that, we headed on down to the holiday post, whatever party, child. The tree lighting ceremony. So boom, after that, we are tired, y'all. We went straight to the room. They set this up real cute for us, a little birthday cake. I did ask for character sheets, and I asked for a fan like 2 times. They kept telling me no, but eventually they did surprise us with a fan. And this is the very next day. I'm up bright and early. Like, I probably woke up at 5 a.m. And I waited for that sunset. It was beautiful. So we are arriving in the Bahamas. This is my first outfit. I hate this dress. It does not fit that well. And my baby ended up wasting syrup on it anyway. So yay me, I got to do an outfit change. I went down to Marceline's Market and got the breakfast. Surprisingly so good. And I'm real picky about my grits, even though they were thinner than I like my grits. They were good. They were creamy. I put the cheese in. Got my little Tiana cup from TikTok shop. And boom, here I am waiting on the baby to wake up. And here we are arriving at the port in the Bahamas, finally pulling up. I decided to go and eat breakfast on the balcony, and I really enjoyed that. The baby finally woke up, got her some room service because I didn't want to walk all the way back down there, and she enjoyed her breakfast on the balcony too. And then we had our Bippity Boppity boutique appointment. This was $230, y'all. It's her birthday. I'm going to get her whatever she wants. And I'm glad she got this experience out the way. I will never let them scam me like this again, because all she got was a dress, a headband, and a little cheap backpack with some cheap nail polish and play makeup in it. But Emily was great. You know, I feel like everybody else's ponytail was real sleek. She could have did more with my baby hair. My baby was the last one there, but she was the first one out her chair. So that's kind of upsetting to me, because these other little girls with straight hair, they were in the chair getting their ponytail sleek for, when I tell y'all, like an hour, like a damn hour. They brushed my baby shit back and said, fuck it. So then we had the royal gathering, which I stayed up all night for. But while we waited for the royal gathering, there was some beautiful live music here. Beautiful violinists. My daughter went off with my mom and my sister, and I got to explore on my own. I was taking a nap, but I decided to go explore the ship and get some footage for y'all. So you'll hear as we walk from that part of the ship to this part of the ship here. This is where jewelry shops are and the bayou is. So Tiana's little spot where everyone will stop and chill. Like, this is an area that children and parents can come in. So you'll see here, I'm gonna cut across, because right now they're doing like a family activity. They're drawing or doing something creative here right now. And mind you, it's still early in the morning, y'all. It's not even 11 o'clock yet. And I decided to go over here to the Hyperspace Lounge, which is supposed to be adults only. I'm guessing kids could be here during the day, but as soon as I saw that kid, I turned the fuck around. I don't play that. And then time for the royal gathering, which we, of course, were so excited for. So here we are, Cinderella, Rapunzel, Moana. And we had the photo package, y'all, so everybody posing. We got as many pictures as possible. I think the photo package was $179, and we ended up getting about 80 pictures that we like. So do I think it was worth it? It's my baby birthday, but they will take the pictures for you on your phone, and I actually like the pictures that they took on my phone better. But hey, we got the photo package, so we tried to get everything. The princesses are so nice. It truly is a character experience, and they are going to interact with everybody. And like I say, I just think the adults are so weird on this cruise, because I feel like the adults should be at the back of the lines, because when you go to things like this, if you're at the back of the line, not specifically for the royal gathering, but say for like Mickey Mouse or any of the characters, if you're at the back, or if you want to meet Santa or anything, they will kick your ass out of fucking line. Meanwhile, it's parties of adults like 10 deep, and they all taking one-on-one photos. Take y'all grown ass to the back. So then the baby went back to the kids club, and well, no, she didn't. Then we all went to the pool, and I checked out the adults only side, got a drink, and then I came back up front to watch my baby and my sister in the pool and to watch a movie. Then, like I say, we went to meet the characters, and I don't know, I just think they have to do better with the character meets. Captain Hook refused to come out if you didn't scream for him, so this is everybody screaming. But yeah, we were in the front of Captain Hook's line. Nobody wanted to meet him, so all the villains we made sure to get in line for.
And baking treats with
Then they had
Max.
another damn
And
holiday
waiting up
show.
for Santa with Max. And
Christmas is for families. Christmas is for
We saw the Little Mermaid show that night, and then we went to dinner at 1923. Beautiful, beautiful restaurant. It was amazing to walk around and see all of the art and sketches and things like that. But back to, like I said, Disney had me tore up a lot on this cruise. Like, it's just supposed to be the happiest place on earth. And although it's like, yeah, they better than most cruise lines, it was just little shit that was like, y'all got me tore up with how much money I spent. Like, y'all really are scamming and finessing. Like, I was thirsty at like 3 a.m. I walked all the way to Marceline's Market, y'all. Why the fountains off? Y'all could leave some type of drinks or fountains or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be all inclusive. This was our dinner. Mediocre, y'all. The food is just not it. The entree is always great. A steak, you can't go wrong with a steak. But desserts are always a 10 out of 10. But as far as everything else, the salads and appetizers, I really was not impressed with anything. The churros were amazing. Whatever that white cake was, whatever all this was, it was all amazing. They had fireworks that night, and we did skip the pirate party because we are tired. So enjoy the fireworks. All right, and then boom, next day we are finally in Castaway Cay. We got them churro waffles and that breakfast. It was so good. We was up early, y'all. We were some of the first people off the boat. We got off this boat soon as they let us off. I would say about 8:39. So we ate breakfast. Here are some views of Castaway Cay. As y'all can see, it's empty. We unloaded. We got all our towels. We stopped for a lot of pictures, but it's time for us to go catch this little shuttle. We caught the shuttle, and at the first beach, it was extremely packed. So I knew that we were going to go to the second beach. So we stayed on, rode to the second beach, completely empty, plenty of chairs, plenty of everything. Very, very nice, but the island was just beautiful. I'm definitely glad that I didn't waste a day. You know, if you've been to the Bahamas, you've been to the Bahamas. But Castaway Cay is the perfect place to be. Like, I enjoyed this way more than the port at the Bahamas. So I would say do my plan and stay on the boat in the Bahamas and then spend a whole day at Castaway Cay. So as soon as we got to the second beach, we stopped at the gift shop. We got some things, our magnets and some souvenirs. And then by 11, I had my first margarita. The water was beautiful. It was freezing cold, but we were out there all day and we had fun. We got back on the boat for lunch. We did not want that barbecue. And once we got back on the boat for lunch at Marceline's Market, that was so good, y'all. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Once we got our lunch, the boat was empty, so we decided to enjoy the ship and take advantage of the pools, which the pools were so warm. They were playing Moana. Look how empty it is, y'all. They only had about 2 pools open on this side, but all the pools and jacuzzis on the adults only side were open. And so Uni went with my sister, and I got to enjoy all of this to myself. I probably had like 3 drinks, enjoyed the adults only section, and I just kind of walked back and forth, got some footage, and it was really enjoyable. Eventually I did get in a pool with Uni. After that after that I went to the Hyperspace Lounge to get pictures with my favorites because I am a Star Wars girly. And this was one of my favorite experiences. I guess because I went by myself, the attention was on me, and I actually got that full character interaction instead of them focusing on my daughter or the rest of my party. And so I really enjoyed that, and I met some other Star Wars fans, and then we went and saw Mickey. And mind you, we had to get into this line 20 minutes early because, like I told y'all earlier, you're going to spend most of your time on this ship waiting in lines when I feel like they could just have 2 motherfuckers in Mickey Mouse costumes on either end of the ship. So we went to see the Aladdin show, hilarious, the best show on the boat. And then we had dinner at World of Marvel, which I was the most excited for. And yeah, like I said, the food be all right, y'all. Nothing at all spectacular. Don't really even remember what I ate this night. A steak per usual. and we waited on Spider-Man. At this point, I'm kind of tired of, and the pasta was disgusting. It was really disgusting. Spider-Man finally came. He was so nice. He was clearly in a rush. He's clearly on a schedule. He got things to do. So after Spider-Man came to dinner, I went downstairs to the Avenger Bay to meet him because he was doing a photo opportunity. But the baby fell asleep. And that is pretty much how we ended our last night. I got my pictures with Spider-Man by any means possible. I put the baby in bed with her aunt and my mom, and then I stayed up all night watching Funnel Vision until they cut it off, passed out, and that was the end of our tour.
Ebony, you better tell him why you fuck with me, why you love my company.